Hi, welcome to another mixed up tutorial. This is going to be a really easy one. I'm going to show you how to make a sound alert which are redeemed for Vtube Studios, and I'm also going to show you real quick how to add the Dragon Ball Twitch redeem that I have in my coffee, link down below. Before we start anything, I would like you guys to go to your actual redeems in Twitch, wherever mine may be. Over here. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go in here and we're going to make sure that whatever redeem you want to sound on already exists. Do not add anything to it, just have it set up, have the name set up, have your pricing done. Cool. Now let's go over to mix it up. Very cool. Okay, let me show you how to make the redeem. So what I would like you to do is add a command to an existing reward. So that's the reward you just created. Press this, and I'm going to switch to one I already created. Give me 2 seconds. Over 9,000. So for example, since over 9,000 is already created, I'm going to grab a sound, go in browser. I have a folder directly for sound alerts for Twitch redeems. I clicked the sound in here, so I labeled it as excuse me real quick, I named it over 9,000. That's the redeem I chose. So I labeled a sound, it's called over 9,000. So I say click, then I test the sound to make sure it works. It works, but make sure the audio volume for the sound is in like the middle, because it will drown you out if you're streaming or doing a YouTube video. And also make sure that it is in a output that is for like your headset or whatever, like whatever you're using, so you can also be notified and the Twitch channel will also be notified. So for me, I use Voicemeeter. So Voicemeeter aux output, for you it could probably be default, or it could be any type of output you use for any voice modifying program you have. But for me, it's Voicemeeter Banana. So I get out of here and I will go back to OBS personally. You will not see my screen, but when you go back to OBS, make sure that you have nothing else on that could possibly make a sound, and you test out your redeem manually through OBS. And you can also test out any redeems through Mix It Up by recording yourself, pressing the button, then watching the recording, because you will have to test this out in multiple different ways to make sure it works, because God, don't end up like me, because I know damn well I have some streams where I'll end up being like, yeah, it totally worked like an hour ago when I set it up, and when somebody actually uses it, I have to refund them because it did not work. So double, triple check your Twitch redeems. Hey, real quick, I want to explain that last clip. You did not hear the audio, but I will let you hear the audio on this clip. The only issue that happened with that audio was because you have to check your inputs for Mix It Up. So when you have the sound in the command, you'll see like default output. Now that's fine if you have a regular microphone, but if you're somebody who has a voice mod like I do, I use Voicemeeter Banana, it's gonna be iffy. It's gonna make you switch to Voicemeeter Banana's input. So for me, I'm on VB, so I have Voicemeeter VB aux input, so that lets me hear it through both the stream and my headphones, because I'm someone who prefers hearing the redeems go off with whoever redeemed it. So make sure when you are putting this redeem in that you can hear it through both ends by either looking at your audio when it pops up, when the sound goes like how, you know, my voice is going green, the redeem will also go green. So give me a minute. So I'm going to test this out with a shorter redeem since I have the output correctly on there. Good job. You heard the little good job. And you can see by the indicator when the little green bar goes up that everyone can hear it. And if you ever have any issues, just mess with your little outputs. Make sure you record before starting the stream. You can even do a test stream. Just put the title as test stream, do your thing for 5 minutes, delete it. It's fine. Just make sure everything works before stream starts. In the description down below, I'll put a website that has a lot of Twitch redeems for free and is easy to use for the search engine. and all you have to do is email the sound to yourself, download it, then make sure you name it, because if you keep having stuff at the same name, it will overshadow each other. You'll get confused on which sound you have, and then you'll just be lost and you'll break your redeem. But make sure you name it. So like, let's say you grab a Dragon Ball one, you name it like Goku Screaming. Put it into your folder, your sound folder on your computer. And when you look for a sound for that redeem, it's labeled, it's fine. But also keep in mind that Mix It Up takes redeems from your computer. So let's say you add a sound for a redeem, do not delete that sound, because if you have it deleted, then the sound won't work anymore, because Mix It Up reads everything off of your computer. So first we're gonna have to create a scene, but I will need each animated frame to be on my body. So let's look up animations. Let's say Goku's power up, which is the first one. Click, adjust it to the model, and then you can create a scene out of it. Create a scene, name it appropriately. So like Goku's power up. Press OK. Continue on. The same thing goes for the other aura. Like I have a regular aura that I have in the coffee shop. You will put it on your body, make a scene out of it, and save the scene. After that, take all this off your body. Take all of it off. I'll go away. Go away. Bye-bye. All right, next step is to click the little cog wheel right here and to click the little scene section right here. And then you will create a new hotkey with the plus sign down below. Now for me, these hotkeys are already done because this is my redeem. So I'm going to show you how it looks. So for the power up aura, which is the ones with explosions, it's going to be hotkey actions, which will be in here, or the first tab, hotkey actions. Then it'll be toggle item scenes, which you'll scroll down and you'll find it down below. Toggle item scenes, yes indeed. Then the item scene that you'll choose will be power up, which is the explosions. And it's down here is where it's important. So down here will be your hotkey settings. You will do fade for 1 second because the animation's fast and I don't want it to loop. So I don't need an explosion, then an explosion, then it'll be aura. It's gonna be very weird looking. So it will be stopped after 1 second. Now the same thing will happen for power up aura, which will be the one where it's just a still aura, little fadey fades. Oh, my model just shit itself. It's okay. So that will be the same way. Toggle item scenes, power up aura. Then for the hotkey settings, you'll have fade for 1 second, then stop for after 10 seconds. I'll stop out. So it will stay there for a minute before just out of the way. And that's all you'll need to do. And now we'll head over to Mix It Up and I'll explain to you how to set it up in there. All right, so we're back in Mix It Up. Now we're gonna go into the redeem. Yes, indeed, enter. And all you have to do for your model is run as a hotkey. And for me, I have the slime model, and the animation will be power up. Now the way you will create this type of command, oops, I clicked something weird, is to go to actions down below. You will hit Vtube Studios, wherever you may be, my love. There you are, Vtube Studios. The model is run to hotkey because, you know, these are all hotkeys. So you're gonna have to run the hotkey. So slime model, where you are, my love, there you are. And then it's the redeem, since you named it as like power up aura or whatever you named the Dragon Ball redeemed as, then you just put it in there and boom, it should start working. I'm deleting this one real quick, I already have it. Same goes for the other one where it's just a regular aura. You make it into a hotkey. So power up, regular, that's all it. And I just taught you how to do the sound alerts. Add that together, boom, you made a beautiful redeem. The only issue with redeems when it comes to Mix It Up in Live 2D is to make sure everything in the naming matches. So let's say you do the hotkey scene and you want this to be called over 9,000. You're gonna have to make the hotkey scene over 9,000. Mix It Up say over 9,000, and Twitch's already created redeem be over 9,000. Make sure everything matches and all of it's read correctly, and Mixitup doesn't shit itself when you actually put the redeem in action. So let's save real quick, and I'll bring back my little model. Hello, slime. Oh god, you're so big. All right, we're gonna tap the redeem and make sure it works. And hello. It works. Good. Thank goodness. So if you like my videos and you want to see more of me, how about you suggest a little tutorial down below? I have some ideas for some tutorials that I'll be doing soon as well. So be ready for that. Come and subscribe and meet me on Twitch, where I'll be streaming every Saturday and Sunday. I always update people on my Twitter, so you guys can also follow me on there as well. And if you ever want to talk to me personally, I have a Discord server link down below, and it'll also be in my description on the YouTube page. So I hope to see you guys later. Bye.